Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again yet to another great reaction and an analysis at the same time. There is a video that is doing around that Amqarol told people of attesting his papers and also seeking to get the visa because soon they are traveling to Argentina with Rocio. He said a lot of things that now the lazy gang have come to twist. It was a very simple explanation that a person in the persona of Amqarol cannot fathom, cannot deduce simply what Amqarol was saying in this video. So let's watch what Amqarol said in this video. Then I will come back.
And the process is quite crazy. You know, you go there with your birth certificate and then they have to confirm from your area you're from. And the reason I'm doing this all authentication of certificates is because very soon we'll be traveling to Argentina, and maybe, it's a maybe guys, we may get married there. And in the marriage process they will ask you for your original birth certificate and also a confirmation from your government proving that the document you're holding. I love that. Now that's what my dream is. And I had missed the village so much. Like I went to Nairobi for like 2 days, but I felt like, oh my god, I don't want to be there. We are back in our school week here, in my kitchen garden. Hey, you hear? That is my joy. This is my documents, one of them being my birth certificate, because I may use it in a different jurisdiction. And apart from that, also I went to process my visa heading to Argentina. So I'll not talk much, but the thing is everything was a success, and we have less than 2 weeks before we travel to South America, guys. So this village you're seeing here, this beautiful village, maybe some of you are saying, oh Mara, we are tired of the village. You'll miss it dearly. Yes, and also remember guys,
he went to Nairobi. So he went to Nairobi to attest his papers in various offices. You know, attestation itself is to authenticate your papers so that the government itself and the agencies involved will write up to the embassies that the paper and the person holding this paper and the signatures and the content of this paper and the bearers of the name are the same name and the same person, and it's a true document that is not forged. That's the essence of attestation. The reasons why I'm saying attestation is so easy, because where I am working now, I had attested my papers. I had attested my police clearance, good conduct certificate. I've attested my academic certificate, right from primary, high school, up to the college level, because you cannot get any good job outside here before attesting your documentation. You can come to any other country, even this Middle East. You might be a graduate, but without attesting your papers, my friend, you cannot get good jobs over here. It's through attestations that will make you get good jobs, administrative jobs, accounting jobs. Are you there? Jobs that are well respected. That's why sometimes you find the majority of people, they come, they are well learned, but they're doing other jobs. Are you there? Just because attestation itself, people don't know. It is not very difficult because I did it when I was here. In fact, I used a DHL, sent my papers back. Are you there? It was all attested. It was sent to me within a record of 1 week. So somebody telling you that the process is so hectic that you'll cry, it is a lie. That was the trending who was saying the process is hectic, he will lie. There is no problem whatsoever when somebody authenticates. When you are authenticating the marriage certificate, the birth certificate, the process, because you'll have to go to the registrar of marriages. That is the Sharia law, Attorney General's office or the state law office. That's what it is. When you go there, you'll be asked several questions. Are you there? Then you will attest. You'll go to the registrar of births and identifications of persons. They will run everything. And the good things also with the birth certificate, They will not only do it, they will trace the record back to the hospital where you are born. They will have to go to that hospital so that they retrieve, there shall be a record on you. So which means you cannot lie. It's the same process when somebody have secured the green card. Therefore, they will want your birth certificate, which means the embassy, the US embassy, will go back to your village, to that specific hospital where you are born, to retrieve the record so that they get to know you are the same person. You didn't forge any document. So this is simple thing that happens to everybody. It's not the first thing that has happened to Amara. So the lazy gang must just get all this out. Are you there? So when Amara tells you that he is 33, he's 33 because all this document has gone through. Everything has passed. So for the doubting Thomases, now the issue of age is settled because you like things that are just being done. Secondly, we saw on trending, not on trending, we saw JT asking questions whether Amaro is very ready to go to Argentina. Of course, he's so ready, it's obvious. And that's why he's looking for this document. And that's why he's been talking about it. And we should not be in a point to misconstrue everything because he's just saying from his mouth. You know, if you want to do proper analysis, and this is the thing that I was telling Amqarol, you juxtapose all your opinion and all your fact with what the person is saying, with the basic demeanor of this person. Are you there? With what is unseen, that's probable. It could be right or could be your opinion, but you give a disclaimer in between that this is what I think, but maybe you might have a different opinion. Don't call people name or don't mimic things that you think can make people bad and calling people idiots. That's why sometimes I like engaging people who sometimes reasons, not people who are just having a head for just dispensing saliva or dispensing mucus. It doesn't really deserves a rebuttal anyway. You know, back to the said subject. That is it. So let's watch on trending, going tirade to Amaro again and asking questions that I say even a grade 1 pupil could do better in this scenario. Simple thing people see, they don't understand. Simple thing that the law itself is so clear about, it does not understand. So who can you believe? You believe the government agency dealing with the law, or you believe Amqarol waxing lyrical that are saying things that
is going to wed Rocio back in
hogwash.
Argentina. Hey, my people. Hey, let me call you my people. My people, my people. Team Caro. Team Caro, my people. Hey, my people, Team Caro. Kindly help me to understand this one. Why would you leave your family behind to go and marry from the other place? Is this how things are done? Not like, I'm just asking, okay? Maybe I'm just asking for a friend. Help me to understand that one. I need to understand through you. Because what I would have advised him, if I would have been given that chance, is that I would advise him to do the wedding from here first, and then they can go and do it also from their other side. I mean, your family is so important as well. If you're talking about marriage and if it's serious and it's a real one, I mean, your father, your mother, they should be at least around to, you know. But you're leaving your father, you're leaving your mom, you're leaving your siblings, you're leaving everyone, and you're talking about you want to go and do this. Okay, is it allegedly? He said maybe.
So this is Amqarol,
even
again,
if it's maybe, really, like how
involving herself into a double speak, asking the questions, is how supposed to be done? Why Amaro should leave Kenya to go to Argentina and wed there? The law is very clear about it. Even the Kunkufanta married a Kenyan and he did it in Kenya. Why didn't Kufanta do it in USA? It's only when it comes to Amaro, certain question must be asked. Doubts must be involved. We saw Wodemaya, a typical example, the person whom they adore very much. came to my home ground, Siaya, went and married Miss Trudy into their home. And the ceremony was in Miss Trudy's homes, in the absence of Wodemaya's parent. Did you see Wodemaya's parents there? None. Wodemaya only took a Kenyan called African Travelers. The African Travelers went with him, a Kenyan, plus other Ghanaians who are living in Kenya. Those are the guys Wodemaya went with at Miss Trudy place. There was no Amqarol's parents there. Not even one. Now, it's the same thing Amqarol is doing, because that is the dictums of the law. It's by the dictations of the law that the ceremony must be done at the wife's home, because the wife is the one who will be changing the status to others. So which means the country itself must also have to get its status, because the lady will be acquiring the dual citizenship. That's why the country must document that. That's why the country and the registrar of marriages must have all the important documents and whereabouts and status update of their persons. It's the dictates of the law. You know, that's why sometimes you always come on this camera, engage when you're talking of the law. Base your argument on the law. Let's just not open our mouths, because our mouths are able to move up and down and to work any other kind of things that could not be explained. The backing of the law itself says that. Are you there? Then after the ceremony has been done into lady's home, therefore back at home is when all the right documentation, everything will be done at the man's home. To register it, to do everything that is so possible. Are you there? So that they settle and it's being recognized. Are you there? In the both countries. Such that anytime when they travel as a couple, their status update read, Roshio is these two, Roshio and Amqarol, are couples. When they come into Kenya, Amqarol and Roshio are couples, so that at the point of entry, the immigration officer knows that, okay, these are the couples. They have to travel together. Despite they are from the different races. And also for passport acquiring, so easy. That is for the status update. Are we together? It's so simple that way. It's just because, you know, Amqarol is doing it and it's so easy, jabbing an Amqarol. That's why they have to bring all these kind of silly questions are not making sense. And this is the reason why if I call Amqarol that all that you're doing are just hogwash. They are not neither reaction, neither analysis. Don't even dare call it analysis again. It doesn't matter. Whether I'm using a ring set, I'm doing analysis, I'm very good at it, and I can do it better than you. It doesn't matter. Are you there? In fact, you are the one who's supposed to stay at the tents so that you get. It doesn't matter. I will ever come and deconstruct you. You say anything in any minute that are not making sense, I will be at your neck. I will be perforating it, and I will be letting your lies bare. Before I used to do it, but I refrained because I said maybe I was giving you too much limelight. It doesn't matter. I can still walk with you on that trajectory if you want, or if you dare me again. Are you there? I don't. So that's the fact. They don't know that is the law itself. So on the issue of the polygamy that they were now chiding Amqarol into, these are the sets of Kenya that now they want to uphold themselves so highly that they know everything. They don't know. They're coming to vex, but they can't even tell that in Kenya as we speak to now, the polygamy law itself, the parliament passed a bill allowing polygamy. When the law was set to the parliament itself, the High Court itself versus the Fourth Estate declare a verdict that polygamy is legal in Kenya. Why are you chiding Amqarol if Amqarol decides this? Because if the domestic law itself allows the polygamy. The same constitutions that I said, constitution is never discriminative. It embraces different kinds of sects of law and cultures. So when you talk of the cultural point of view or the positive cultural behavior, way of life, it is recognized in our constitution because that is the supremacy of it. Are you there? So anything cultural that is so positive that obeys the human dignity. It's well embraced and it's well entrenched in the law and our constitution. Are you there? Kenya is a country, is a constitutional country, and with a constitutionalism. When I talk of constitutionalism, it's where law, some certain sets of law works. Are you there? Again, of the same breath, when you talk of dowry, some people are chiding the matter. Amqarol is not willing to take dowry, it's expensive. My friend, in the West, they don't believe in dowry payment. They don't. Somebody taking cow, no, they don't. In the West, what you do, their form of appreciation is like they will give you their lady. You'll go and visit them, and upon visiting them, you'll ask the hand in of marriage to the lady whom you want. There is no. So Amqarol is not required to take cows, to buy, no, nothing. It will just be a pure ceremony. They have their own culture. It's only in Africa that people, we have to get money, we have to get dowry, we have to payment. There's nothing, even there's no even gift that they require. They just give you a lady, you go and live with them because they believe that their time has gone. This is the life of their lady, of their child. Their child must also have got her personal space in her filial upbringing. This is the point that you people don't understand. Are we together? So it is allowed by every other kind of design. So let us not mistake it. Now, I believe, Amqarol, you get to know. I will ever come and give you facts. I hope it seals. And never ask these questions again. Never. You ask it again, we'll come full throttle to you. You throw all other kinds of gibberish to my persona, I will throw it double or triple. You get what you want. And that is me with the Senior Zach. Until next time, this is Senior Zach. Let's meet next time.